Sabah Musharraf here with an Eid card tutorial. I started off with the 3.25 by 5.5 inch piece of blue cardstock, and I'm going to ink it with the blueprint sketch distress ink. I'm just inking it to add some texture to the background, and this is how it looks ultimately. Next, I'm going to take the vintage roses stamp set from Altenew, and I'm going to use the 3 layers of the rose. The inks I'm using is sugar spun, coral berry and rosebud. I'm going to stamp the silhouette, the rose silhouette, with sugar spun, which is the lightest shade, and I'm going to stamp it 3 times because I need 3 roses for this project. Next, I'm going to stamp with coral berry, which is a crisp ink by Altenew. And the 3rd layer I will be stamping with rosebud, which is from Memento. You just need to align the stamps and then stamp them, and you get these beautiful rose images. Once stamped, I'm going to fussy cut these stamped out images. I'm going to merge 2 stamps for the sentiment. I'm using black archival ink to stamp these. First, I'm going to stamp Mubarak, and next I'm going to stamp Eid. Once done, I'm going to take a black strip of paper and stick it in the center using dimensional tape. Next, I'm going to use my white gel pen and just 4-stitch the piece, the black piece, just to add some interest to it. Then I'm going to take the cutout roses, and I'm going to stick the first one using some dimensional tape, while the second I'm just going to stick with glue. And then I'm going to stick Eid Mubarak using some diamond. I'm going to take the bamboo leaves ink by Memento, and I'm going to stamp out some leaves. And the second layer is going to be with forest glades from Altenew. Once stamped, I cut them out, and then I'm just sticking them around the roses. Next, I stamp the sentiment using archival ink onto the inlay. This sentiment is also from Altenew, and it's part of the Eid Mubarak stamp set. And then I ink the edges using the blueprint sketch distress ink. Next, I'm going to add some roses to the corners, just like I did for the cover piece. Using the same shades, I'm going to add the 3 layers. Once the roses are done, I'm going to add some leaves to fill in the little empty spaces in the corners. Once done, I'm going to adhere the piece to the card base using some dimensional tape. And next, I'm going to adhere the inlay using glue. I'm adding some bling to the card just to add some finishing touches, and we're nearly done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Eid Mubarak and have a wonderful day.